Chapter 1. Motorcycle Clubs. What kinds of MCs can I join? There are many kinds of motorcycle riding organizations to which you can belong. Some, you pay your initiation fees and presto, you are a member. Others actually require you to prospect, but are only recreational, therefore having no emphasis on MC family. There are American Motorcyclist Association, AMA, sponsored MCs, riding clubs, RCs, motorsports clubs, MSC, car/bike clubs, mixed MCs with social clubs, MSSC, religious riding associations like the Christian Motorcyclist Association, CMA, secular riding associations like the Gold Wing Road Riders Association, GWRRA, and service riding associations like the Patriot Guard. As you can see, there are many classifications from which to choose. Motorcycle clubs, MCs, are different from any of the others. Whether 99% or 1% are outlaw, the MC is at the top of the food chain because their level of organization, training, marketing, unity of family, security, and dedication is unmatched by any other biker organization. Ultimately, all bikers want to belong to an MC, but the lifestyle is not for everyone. Though many attempt to join, few are chosen to be brothers of an elite MC. Being a brother is challenging. It is hard work, as the MC will take up a lot of your time for the rest of your life. So, it is important to consider before joining. If you don't have the time, join instead one of those motorsports biking organizations and have a blast riding. It will be recreational only. And that's okay. What is a motorcycle club? A motorcycle club, MC, is a group of motorcycle-owning, riding individuals who bond together as brothers, agreeing to adhere for the rest of their lives to the biker set lifestyle, culture, MC protocols, customs, and traditions. Then ride, live, laugh, love, cry, and die together. No longer as individuals, but now as one extended family, under a code of conduct known as the bylaws and a unified flag known as the colors, worn on a vest known as a cut, until death do them part. Amen. Why join an MC? Most people who join MCs are looking for something more than they have in their personal lives. They have a need that ordinary folk don't have, to put a symbol on their backs and boast their affiliation to the world. They need to belong to the herd, to be a part of the pack and to run with the squad. Many claim that they make the patch and that the patch does not make them. But if that were so true, why wear a patch at all? It is okay to need the pack. That is why folks have created organizations throughout the centuries to which you may belong. There is no need to be ashamed of this need or to fear it. Wanting to belong to a brotherhood, bonded by the love of riding the still, is okay. If you desire that brotherhood and extended family, you should go for it. You only do yourself a disservice if you don't research, study, and discover an MC worthy of being your extended family. When you do, you should exhaust yourself, proving that you are worthy of being a brother of that MC. Beware, not every MC is traditional. Look-alike motorcycle clubs. Often folks will band together in a social context to ride and consider themselves an MC. But for those of us who live the true MC lifestyle that is defined by the subculture known as the biker set, these folks would be thought of as merely a riding club, social club, mixture club, or social experiment. It can be misleading at first when you approach these so-called MCs. They look very much like the real thing. Often you don't find out any better until long after you have been a member. Tread cautiously when you are looking for an MC to join, because a dedicated biker only wants to choose an MC one time in his life. Choose well. Why join a traditional 99%er law-abiding MC? If you are choosing a traditional MC, there are two ways you can go. 99%er law-abiding MC or 1%er outlaw MC. Both come with their own set of problems. 99%er MCs concentrate on riding and enjoying their families. They refute violence and don't condone club-sponsored illegal activities. They are able to ride anywhere without having to worry about being in the wrong area where they may be attacked or threatened by rival 1%er nations because they are neutral. The downside is that 99%er MCs are not dominant, so they exist under rules defined by 1%er outlaw MCs who control them to some extent, especially as it relates to where they can open chapters and what their colors might look like, a problem for new MCs. That is simply the way that it is. Historic 99%er MCs that have been around for decades have already resolved these types of issues and these concerns with the 1%ers and are respected and allowed to ride freely. They train their prospects to follow set protocol and seldom experience problems because they stay in their own lanes. Newer 99%ers and pop-up MCs who are trying to establish themselves have a tougher time getting up and running. Traditional 99%er law-abiding MCs also follow written bylaws. They prospect their hangarounds. They operate a democratic society that abides by the majority vote. You cannot buy a traditional 99%er patch or negotiate your way into the family. You must own a motorcycle, have a motorcycle license, be a certain age, and have a verifiable source of legal income. You must complete a comprehensive prospectship of at least 90 days and win 100% vote of the members. Then you must pledge allegiance to the MC and swear an oath to obey their bylaws, customs, and traditions before you may gain entry into their brotherhoods. The traditional 99%er brotherhood is an extended family. It is not just a riding club, social club, motorsports club, or social experiment. There are some major differences between a traditional 99%er MC and the others, although many modern MCs cross the lines or blur them severely. Still, a traditional MC cannot be mistaken, and you will be able to soon see if that is the kind of MC you have approached and are trying to learn. 1. In a traditional 99%er law-abiding MC, the order of importance the MC shall play in your life will be as follows. A. God. B. Family. C. Job. D. MC. This may be different from the outlaw 1%er MC lifestyle that I have heard puts the MC first above all else. 2. In a traditional 99%er law-abiding MC, the primary purpose of the MC is to build an extended family upon which you can depend for the rest of your life, based around the love and lifestyle of riding motorcycles and spending your free time with those brothers and sisters of the MC who you share your passion for the iron and love of the road. 3. A traditional 99%er law-abiding MC is an elite motorcycle enthusiast riding organization. You will be expected to ride like nomads, not sit around on bar stools in the clubhouse telling tall tales about riding hard. 4. A traditional 99%er law-abiding MC gives each prospect written bylaws. No member is above the MC's bylaws. 5. A traditional 99%er law-abiding MC relies on officers to lead it who are democratically elected by full-patch brothers in good standing during regularly held elections, based on election rules specified in the bylaws. 6. A traditional 99%er law-abiding MC uses the democratic vote of full-patch brothers in good standing to decide the MC's direction, then empowers the officers to lead the MC in the direction in which the brothers voted. 7. A traditional 99%er law-abiding MC will convene a board to handle all disciplinary problems and allow the accused to face his accusers and fight written charges levied against him. 8. A traditional 99%er law-abiding MC will hear appeals of members who have lost disciplinary hearings. 9. In a traditional 99%er law-abiding MC, no officer or member may snatch your colors at a whim or without a board of the committee or charges being filed. There are no kings. Situations will be handled fairly and square. 10. A traditional 99%er law-abiding MC rides in the pack, in formation, 2 by 2, two up abreast and not staggered unless weather or road conditions dictate. 11. A traditional 99%er law-abiding MC will pound across country on two wheels and use a tow or chase vehicle, if at all, for emergencies only, not the other way around. 12. A traditional 99%er law-abiding MC does not ever initiate violence, lay claim to, or stake territory. 13. A traditional 99%er law-abiding MC does not wear a state-only bottom rocker. 14. A traditional 99%er law-abiding MC will instead wear a bottom rocker or a one-piece only club back patch that lists a city or city-state. 15. A traditional 99%er law-abiding MC does not wear a diamond patch of any kind or the words 1%er or outlaw anywhere on their cut. 16. A traditional 99%er law-abiding MC does not engage in nefarious activities or sanction non-law-abiding activities of any kind. 17. A traditional 99%er law-abiding MC does not engage in prostitution, gun running, drug running, extortion, conspiracy, theft, racketeering, or any other organized crime. 18. Members of a traditional 99%er law-abiding MC may never physically fight one another. Punch a brother and you're out. We are brothers, not hoodlums. However, you can put on the gloves. 19. A 99%er traditional law-abiding MC prospects all of its members. You will be required to prospect your way in, no matter what your rank or position was in any other MC or organization. There are few exceptions to that rule. 20. In a traditional 99%er law-abiding MC, you will be given a sponsor to guide you through your prospectship and educate you on the MC's bylaws, protocol, customs, and traditions. 21. In a traditional 99%er law-abiding MC, prospects will not be allowed to speak directly in any club meetings, gatherings, or functions. You will instead speak through your club sponsor, and you will always remain silent while on the set. 22. In a traditional 99%er law-abiding MC, your name will be Prospect X until you cross over. Then the MC names you. You don't name yourself. The law-abiding MC extended family supports you 100% through life's greater and lesser moments. Its brothers are commonly bonded by their love of motorcycles, the culture, protocol, and lifestyle of freedom-loving bikers living on the biker set. If you desire the lifestyle of the traditional 99%er law-abiding MC, then you should find one and start prospecting. How do I choose an MC? Hang around. It is probably foolish to join the first MC you come across without checking out others. Still, many hang-arounds do that very thing. I did it. I spent 10 minutes in the mother chapter of the mighty Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club Nation, and I was instantly hooked. I prospected, and 24 years later, have never looked back. So you have to go with your emotions and your gut. Sometimes you will hit that perfect match the first time. Sometimes you may need to hang around several MCs before you find that right one. Perhaps the scientific way to choose an MC is to hang around a few, learn what you can, and narrow it down from there. I think if more people hung around a few clubs before joining one, MCs would have fewer turnovers. Above all, you must look for a club that has the same kinds of values, morals, customs, and traditions that you can easily identify and align yourself to follow. How do I find MCs to hang around and get to know? The old-fashioned way? Go to wherever bikers hang out. Eventually you will find some guys walking around with patches on their backs. You may find them at a bike rally, sporting event, or local pub. If they are not 1%ers, they will be easy enough to approach. Introduce yourself and let them know that you have an interest in learning about joining an MC. They will take you under their wings, and you will be on your way. The high-tech way. Get on the internet and do Google searches. You can also search on social media. I can't tell you how many people have come to the mighty Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club Nation after following us on Facebook, Instagram, MySpace, Wikipedia, our website, www.blacksabbathmc.com, our phone apps on the Google Play Store and the Apple Store, Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club, or our online magazine, www.blacksabbathmagazine.com. Get out there and search. Then send an email to the contact person listed, stating your interest. You will find what you are looking for. How do I gain entry into an MC? That depends upon the MC. There are some MCs that will allow you to pay for a patch, and as soon as you put the money on the table, you are given your colors and you instantly become a member. They are not what I call traditional MCs. In this book, I focus on traditional 99%er law-abiding MCs, and if you want to become a member of a traditional 99%er MC, you will have to become a hang-around, then later become a prospect, then complete a prospectship to gain entry. This prospectship is also known as prospecting, being a probie, serving a prospectship, or serving probation. What is a hang-around? Hang-around is the official name for a person who is trying to get to know a motorcycle club for the purposes of becoming a prospect. You can spend time with an MC and hang out at the clubhouse every night and not be considered a hang-around. When you become a hang-around, the MC has formally acknowledged that you are at a stage where you want to learn more about the MC for the purposes of prospecting for that MC. Some MCs will vote you in as a hang-around. Some MCs will have a set of requirements that you will have to complete before you can transition from being a hang-around to being voted in as a prospect. For instance, you might have to complete 2 official runs with the MC and attend 2 meetings before you can ask for a vote to become a prospect. These requirements may take months to complete. As a hang-around, you can expect to be treated like a prospect during that time because the MC will be assigning you tasks and treating you like a prospect in many cases. Act like a prospect and conduct yourself with honor, and soon you will be a prospect. What is a prospectship? A prospectship is the period of time a prospect serves the MC, after which he will receive a 100% upvote to become a member or be rejected membership status. In a traditional MC, if even one member objects to a prospect's crossing over, the prospect can't become a member. Still, it may not be the end of the prospect. Sometimes a prospect can be assigned extra time so that he can fix his deficiencies and eventually earn the 100% upvote of his prospective brothers. To be successful, think of the prospectship as a probationary time you get to prove to the club that you are worthy of becoming a full patch brother of the MC and the newest member of the MC family. It is also important to remember that the prospectship is a 2-way journey. It is also the MC's time to prove to you that it is worthy of your loyalty, time, and consideration. If during the prospectship there is a time that either the MC or the prospect loses confidence in the other, then the prospectship can be severed with no hard feelings. What is a prospect? The terms prospect, probie, probationary, or P all mean the same thing. The terms simply refer to the official position of a person who has been voted in by the full patch brothers to begin his prospectship. Whether you are called a prospect or probie will be determined by the area of the country in which your MC is located or the history of that MC. For instance, many East Coast MCs call their initiating brothers probies, yet when those clubs open chapters on the West Coast, they don't then start calling them prospects as most West Coast MCs do. Often they may still call these prospective members probies, as it is the club's tradition to do so. But no matter what you are called, prospect, probie, probationary, or simply P, prospect is the first level of membership any person may attain in a traditional 99%er law-abiding MC. What is the purpose of the prospectship? The purpose of the prospectship is for the prospect to get to know the MC, and for the MC to get to know and trust the prospect as a brother in the MC. The prospectship may be difficult, as members will devise interesting and uncomfortable ways to get under the prospect's skin, asking prospects to clean the clubhouse, take out trash, accomplish unpleasant tasks, run errands, or wash motorcycles are normal requests. The prospectship is thus designed to be difficult in order to bring out the true character of the prospect and allow the prospect as well as the MC to decide if they like each other enough to be family. But overall, it should be a fun, unique, and rewarding experience. Remember, prospects are the MC's future. If they are all driven away, the club will die an untimely death. It is in the MC's best interest to have successful prospecting programs that generate quality members. The art of prospecting. Prospecting is the act of learning the history, traditions, values, and core beliefs of an MC while proving your worthiness for brotherhood through service, patience, and humility. The prospect should view the prospectship as a time of honorable service and should use the time to both evaluate the MC's culture as well as demonstrate his ability to be a good fit for the MC. A successful prospect should seek to learn all there is to know about the MC's daily functions, charitable contributions, member personalities, club writing style, and the MC's allies and enemies. If a prospect is unclear about any aspect of the MC after the prospectship is over, then the prospect has failed himself and the MC. The goal of a prospect. This should be repeated daily. To find a worthy MC and earn the right to join its brotherhood and become a part of that extended MC writing family to which I can belong for the rest of my life. Then engage myself in the day-to-day business of serving my MC family forever. I want in. I just don't want to prospect. If the MC that interests you is worth being included in your extended family, then it is worth prospecting for, so that you might earn your way into the brotherhood. There are many excuses I hear people use to explain why they should not have to prospect. I am a Masonic Buffalo, brother of the Horn. Why should I prospect for your MC? I've already done this in an organization way bigger than your little MC. I am a grown man. I am not prospecting for anyone and taking that BS. I'm far too mature for anyone to throw water on me, so why should a grown man prospect for your MC? I just don't like taking that prospecting crap off anybody. If your MC can't take me like I am and just trust me enough to give me a patch, then to heck with them, because I can't be in a club that does not trust me. I am a multi-millionaire football player for the NFL Super Bowl winning team XXX of the last 4 years combined, and no one in that MC makes near enough money to prospect me. With all of my money, fortune, and fame, I bring more to your MC than it brings to me, so why should I prospect? You should be happy to have me because just having me will bring members to your MC. A prospect is a nobody, and I just can't be a nobody for any length of time. Not even for a second, for anybody. I don't care who your MC is. They're not going to haze me. I was sergeant at arms in my last club, and a president in my last club before that. And I was the VP of the club I was in before that one. And I have been hanging out in your club for so long that everyone knows me. Why should I have to prospect all over again? My father was the founder of the MC, and I am a member by blood, right? I shouldn't have to prospect. You prospect for the MC to earn your way into the brotherhood. During your prospectship, the MC exposes you to its culture, history, bylaws, and traditions, so that you can know that the MC is worthy of your membership as well. This is a priceless relationship and a process that must occur if you intend on being a member for life. And that is what a traditional MC wants, members for life. If your fraternal organization is so great, then put their MC patch on your back and ride with them. After all, you did pledge for them, and many fraternal organizations are converting their symbols to back patches and riding under MC bylaws these days. But if you desire the brotherhood of a traditional MC, you won't mind working hard to earn it. There is no aristocracy in the MC. There are no bloodlines to membership or leadership. In a traditional MC, members are voted in, officers are voted in, and decisions are voted on before they become law. A brother is not guaranteed entry into the MC just because his grandfather was the founder of that MC, nor is he guaranteed to become an officer or the president of that MC because his father was a president. Either you earn your way in or carry yourself on to one of those non-traditional MCs that give away or sell patches. A traditional MC looks for lifetime members by treating everyone fairly as promised in its bylaws. Carry your weight and earn your way in. You will be damn proud that you did. How do I become a prospect? You will spend an amount of time as a hang-around and complete the necessary steps to become eligible to be a prospect. Once you are eligible, the MC will hold a vote. If 100% of the full patch brothers vote in the affirmative, you will be sworn in as a prospect. A prospect must swear in to the MC just like a member. This will be one of the 3 times you will swear into the MC. The second time will be when you become a full patch member, and the third time is when you become an officer. During the swearing-in ceremony, you may have to answer questions about why you want to be a member of the MC, or why you think the MC is for you. 1. It is always best to answer those kinds of questions with what you think you can bring to the MC more than what it is that you think that you can get from the MC. 2. Demonstrate that you've done some homework as a hang-around and be prepared to answer questions about the history, traditions, and customs of your prospective MC. Everyone likes a hot runner who knows a thing or two about the MC they want to join. 3. Be humble and sincere, but also be a man. Everyone appreciates a prospective brother who is going to call things like they are and who respects himself with confidence, not cockiness. Everyone hates arrogant people, especially if they have no reason to be arrogant, because they haven't earned their way in and they don't know anything. 4. Approach answering your questions from the aspect of being a servant to the MC. Get used to serving the MC, because you will be doing so for the rest of your life. Upon successful completion of the swearing-in ceremony, you will lose your name and identity to the MC. You will become a member with no name other than that of prospect and your prospect number. For instance, your name could be Prospect 20 of the Atlanta, Georgia chapter. Bylaws. After you become Prospect X, you will be given a set of bylaws. This may be the first time you have ever heard of the bylaws. The bylaws will be the most important document the MC will ever give you. That is because the bylaws are your contract with the MC, and they are the promise from the MC that if you conduct yourself according to the bylaws, you will forever be a full patch brother within the mighty MC nation you have chosen to join, and no one or nothing can change that. The bylaws are the detailed instructions that set out the Constitution and the day-to-day governance of your MC. The bylaws are the glue by which the members of the entire MC family are adhered together. You will learn these bylaws over the course of your prospectship. If you fail to know these bylaws nearly word for word after your prospectship is completed, you will have failed yourself and your MC. Club sponsor. A club sponsor will also be assigned to you when you swear in and become a prospect. The club sponsor should be a senior member with enough clout to educate and protect you from unruly or untoward members during the prospectship. Your sponsor may actually be a member who recruited you or someone else who is so designated with the task of bringing you up to speed. In any event, your club sponsor is your lifeline and your bridge into the MC. Keep him close and stay in constant contact with him. In traditional MCs, you won't be able to speak in meetings or in any public place. You will communicate through your sponsor, so every aspect of your early MC life will be his concern. Keep him in the loop. Ask him thousands of questions. Write down what he tells you to do, and then do it or research it or learn it. Make yourself this man's shadow. Learn all you can from him. Your club sponsor is your crowned jewel. Use his knowledge to propel yourself forward. P.S. If you have a bad sponsor, find someone else and latch onto them instead. Modern MCs and prospecting. Modern MCs often mistake the prospectship as a time to play college-like fraternity games that include unacceptable forms of hazing, public displays of humiliation, sexual harassment, clubs who take in female members, coercion, and physical brutality imposed upon prospects. This is an aspect of immaturity that many modern MCs are currently experiencing. Other modern MCs have not made the determination as to whether they want to be outlaws or law-abiding MCs and have prospectships that include asking prospects to participate in illegal activities, fighting, assaults, and all sorts of other madness. I have seen still other modern MCs line all of their prospects up at club annuals, then go around and gather other MCs' prospects and haze them all in a group, forcing prospects to stand on one leg, chant silly slogans, and stand up holding signs above their arms until they can no longer lift them, and the list goes from the silly to the absurd. I am often confounded to see 30- and 40-year-old or older adults enduring this balderdash while they're trying to gain entry into a 99%er MC. Why? What should a 99%er MC be doing other than training hard-riding prospects to become hard-riding members? A 1%er MC may need some kind of wild proof of loyalty, but a traditional 99%er law-abiding MC needs to know that you will ride your bike and be there if times get tough. Beware of these so-called MCs when you begin prospecting, especially for brand new MCs. Many of them still have a lot to learn. An example of prospecting for a traditional 99%er MC. Prospects of a traditional MC can expect. Prospects are members under probation because they wear the MC's patch, are accountable to the bylaws, pay dues, and receive indoctrination. After they complete their prospecting period, they become full patch brothers. Prospects will never be required to do anything that is demeaning or insulting to their humanity, family name, racial origin, or religion. Prospects only prospect for their MC nation and no others. Prospects will never be illegally hazed, physically abused, or sexually harassed. Prospects will never be asked to break any laws, participate in physical altercations with any person, or risk their lives or freedom to gain membership. Prospect rules of conduct. A prospect will always be silent during all meetings and public outings with the MC. A prospect will direct all comments, questions, or observations through either his sponsor or a regular member in the absence of his sponsor. A prospect is required to accomplish whatever tasks a full-patched member requests of them, but in a 99%er law-abiding MC will be required to do nothing illegal, discrediting, or shameful. A prospect will have no name other than prospect and his prospect number during the prospectship. A prospect will wear his colors at all times where it would be appropriate for a regular member to wear theirs. A prospect will never pack a woman on his bike while attending any event with the MC. His back seat is reserved for club use and therefore should not be occupied. A prospect will never interrupt the president when he is speaking or in a conversation with someone. A prospect will never disrespect an officer of another MC. A prospect will never lay his colors on the ground, lose track of them, or give them to any person outside of the MC to hold for any reason. A prospect will always make sure his patches are sewn on tightly so no one can snatch them from his vest. A prospect will not chase women while on the bike set. He will instead serve the MC. A prospect never cyberbangs. Negative activity on social media of any kind is strictly forbidden. A prospect will never disclose MC business on social media. Is a prospect a member of the MC? Though a prospect is not considered a full patch brother, a prospect is a probationary member of the MC at the most basic level. But just because you are not a full patch brother does not mean you are not a member, and you should conduct yourself every day as though you know you are a member. Here are 4 reasons why you should consider yourself a member of your prospective MC from the second you sew on your prospect patch forward. 1. A hangaround must be voted into a traditional MC, normally 100% in the affirmative, as a prospect. By the very fact that you are voted into the MC as a prospect demonstrates that you have been voted into membership. Realize that your position as a prospect is important and vital to the survival of the MC, and you should act at all times accordingly, like a member. 2. A prospect is subject to the rights and consequences of the MC's bylaws. In traditional MC bylaws, the rights and responsibilities of prospects are specifically listed. As a prospect, you can be fined, sanctioned, and can have time added to your prospectship if you violate the bylaws. If you were not a basic member of the MC's bylaws would not apply to you at all, like they don't apply to hangarounds. 3. In many traditional MCs, prospects pay dues. Dues paying is one huge sign that you are a member. 4. As a prospect, you will serve the MC. In other words, you will put in copious amounts of hard work to better the MC. You may wash Full Patch Brothers bikes, provide security protection for the president or regional president, clean the clubhouse over and over and over again, paint, repair, fix, and improve the clubhouse over and over and over again, stand outside in the rain and guard the Full Patch Brothers motorcycles on a run. You may sleep in the hotel parking lot on the cement guarding the MC's bikes while the Full Patch Brothers are in the hotel room sleeping in the air conditioning. You may use your bike to ride back and forth to the store to pick up stuff the Full Patch Brothers are too lazy to get on their own. Look at this work positively and consider it an investment into your MC's future. Complete this work with great pride and enthusiasm. Anything you invest into is something you own. As a part owner of your MC, you should definitely know that you are a member. Chapter 1.